Yeah, I'm still watching documentaries about women who were kidnapped, abducted, and kept prisoner. I said before, I suppose I shouldn't identify with them, but I do. And I was just thinking about the years between 1970 and 1975, when I was 16 to 21. My friends stopped calling around after a while, of course. They were never allowed entry. Um, but I'm just thinking now, how come no one ever asked why I'd left college? I did manage it for a few weeks, and then I couldn't anymore because, apart from anything else, there was a bus strike, and it was right across the other side of town. It was girls' college. Hell of a walk. And because by that time I was spending hours in the bathroom to get ready to go anywhere, to wash. Um, at that time, I think I would have had to basically go without sleep to get there at all, and I in the end I gave up. I don't know. I think it was about November 17 when I just gave up. Um, Nobody asked why, and throughout that time I wasn't on benefits. I wasn't on the system. I didn't have any benefits. Totally unfit to work, as I've described. Um, and my brother can write his little messages about, oh, you were seen as the problem. Well, I knew that, but really, for 5 years, and in fact, then it got to 10 years when I was under that roof with my daughter as well. Nobody wondered uh, why I didn't leave my parents' house. I used to have to ask for money for tampons and sanitary towels and bus fares and in the last years, since 2007 or so, 10 years perhaps, actually, I've been wondering why they didn't throw me out. I think largely it's because that would have freed my mother in a way, or that she said, no, I'm not staying here on my own. Because my father was still in London, of course. My brother was long gone. I think she put her foot down and said, I'm not going to be in this house on my own. And possibly she might actually have left, had she been left in that house on her own. Perhaps she might have plucked up courage to say to her brother, I've been living in a nightmare for decades. Give me sanctuary. You have this big house, give me sanctuary. I resent the fact that she did not, actually, ask him to give all of us sanctuary. He had this massive bloody house. Well, both of us, because my brother doesn't seem to think he needed sanctuary, but my mother and I certainly did. Nobody wondered why I virtually never left that house, or why I wasn't on a system anywhere. The tax system had never heard of me. The DSS had never heard of me. What did they really think that it was voluntary? and that I was staying in that house because I liked it so much. It included 1 year sleeping on the settee in a walk-through sitting room. And when I was given a bedroom at 17, they had to buy a few items of furniture for it, like a bed and a wardrobe. Just unbelievable to me that my entire family thought that was my choice. And it's, I suppose, quite sad in a way that as I approach death, and I am doing because I want to, I can't laugh without getting breathless anymore. I can't cry without getting breathless anymore. I'm already dead. I'm not human anymore. And as I approach death, I feel increasing bitterness towards my family, especially because of my brother's messages. He even admits that he turned his children against me, although I'd never done anything to him. And because of me, and only because of me, well, and my older daughter's agreement, his 3 children got money from my father's estate that they wouldn't have done because they weren't in his will. I never did anything to him, nor to his wife. Ever.